I was so grateful to get enough food at the cupboard. I would like to thank Cabrini University for providing me the opportunity to have the cupboard for students like myself.
Food insecurity is the inability to have enough food or the finances for the food that's needed for you and your family. My name is Carmel Jo Madonna. I am an assistant to the Vice President of Student Life.
Carmel Jo, in her role as assistant to the vice president, administers the Cabrini Food Cupboard.
I am Dr. Gene R. Frank. I'm an adjunct professor here at Cabrini University.
Dr. Frank is an expert in food insecurity. Dr. Frank has worked in the Norristown, Pennsylvania community and has seen food insecurity firsthand.
Is that in any given classroom, 1 in 5 to 1 in 4 college students are food insecure. So even and if you think about COVID, that number has increased even more because now we have the economic fallout of COVID.
The reality is it has nothing to do with the food on campus. It has so much to do with the fact that students are coming to campus hungry. They're spending their money on transportation. Once they get on campus, they need money to return home. So they're hesitant to use that money to purchase a meal.
A student who used Cabrini's food cupboard had this to say.
As a commuter, the pantry has been very helpful as it provides not just food but other necessities. As a college student, getting the things you need can be financially difficult. I'm so grateful and appreciative of the impact the pantry has and continues to have on my life.
Where it really exploded, I think, was when Shabazz Napier, in his interview after UConn won the national men's basketball championship, and he was talking about it being really tough, and as a college student and practices in school and sometimes getting access to food and it's late at night and you're hungry, but you don't have any money.
We do have hungry nights that we don't have enough money to get food, and sometimes, needed money is, money is needed.
And it just seemed like to him that, if they're doing all this stuff for their school, there ought to be a way for them to be able to eat when they're hungry. And you talk about going viral and exploding. College presidents, athletic directors were like, what?
Between CAPS, our counseling services, and campus ministry, students were in contact with those directors, and they were talking about their food insecurity. And we realized that we really needed to do something more for students on campus.
Students were required as part of the course to do hours in a food bank soup kitchen. And so students worked at Man on Main Street. They went to Martha's Toy Marketplace. They worked with Phil Abundance. Through their churches, which is where a lot of these food bank soup kitchens are located. They did volunteer service prepping and servicing here at Cabrini.
Daisy Rodriguez did a meal swipe program where students donated a meal, and we're able to give our students that use the cupboard those meals while they're on campus.
Another Cabrini student who has used the food cupboard had this to say. I've utilized the food pantry as my backup safety net if I have nothing to eat while on campus and can't afford the $9 commuter price for a cafeteria meal. The Cabrini food cupboard has allowed me to feed myself in times of need, and I'm very appreciative that I've had that option available to me as a student.
But even before students get here, I think we have to do a better job of identifying, not guessing, identifying. If there is a high likelihood that you are coming to campus and your access to resources to make your life the normal, comfortable college student are not forthcoming,
Cabrini works hard to identify students like that and help them via the food cupboard. The cupboard is open Monday through Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.